What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we're going to be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Aetherium, as well as Ethereum Classic to USD or US dollar. We're also going to be looking at the current coin market cap, doing charting analysis, as well as looking at You Today, which is a new blogger website that I did find mainly in regards to cryptocurrency. So I'd like to share with you an article they posted. Let me know what you think about it, whether it's true or not. We're also going to be doing some charting, like I said, in regards to the markets. They are showing some signs of interesting patterns that I'd like to discuss with you. I did make a video yesterday about kind of the sideways trading is the wait over, and I did get some backlash, which is understandable with this very low volume. This is the lowest volume we've seen in months, so it does make sense, but prices look to be turning, and this may be the last time we see prices this low for quite some time, so we'll definitely check it out. Otherwise, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a giant thumbs up, and let's jump into today's episode. So before we begin, I just wanted to share a couple of things with you guys. As you guys know, I do have a Patreon, and as the market's been slowing down, so have the people on Patreon, which it is very understandable. It makes sense. It's been very difficult, especially over the summer with all my work and stuff coming together. But right now, being in school, I know I'm a full-time student, but it does give me some downtime. So I am posting a lot more on Patreon. So for those of you who are new to the channel and want to get more information on cryptocurrency, definitely make sure to check out the link in the description. It's, I believe, the first or second link to my Patreon. This is a place where you can get all my live updating charts. So for those of you who have trouble graphing, lines like this and figuring out how to do these lines, you can go on my Patreon, and that is all supplied to you. So it's definitely very awesome. Definitely make sure to check it out. We have a bunch of people on there already, so definitely make sure to support the channel that way. Otherwise, I do want to jump into the article, and before I do that, another announcement is the video that I posted a couple of days ago did quite well, my how I bought a 2019 MacBook Pro, and I thought I'd be posting more videos like that. So today I also dropped a video called the #1 credit card to have in 2019. Hopefully that does just as well, and I think there's a lot of information in there, so I definitely recommend you check that out too. And I think further what video I will be dropping in the next, sometime this week, if not next week, will be exploring the dark web. Kind of creepy, kind of crazy, I know, kind of weird, but I did get a lot of nice reviews or a nice feedback on that with the post that I did make, so that's going to be coming too. It's going to be pretty awesome, just showing you the other side of Bitcoin, because I feel like a lot of people don't understand what also cryptocurrency is used for, so that'll be a great video too. Otherwise, let's jump into this article right here. So this is the Litecoin price might touch $80 in a week. Trader claim the alt season is coming. So this is the website. Looks okay, it doesn't look too bad, but this is saying Twitter users say buy. Now, when the Litecoin is on the verge of possible skyrocketing, Twitter users say it's high time to enter the market before it's too late. Concerns Litecoin and Bitcoin pair too. So don't want to offend my Bitcoin maximalist friends. Litecoin looks great against Bitcoin here on the price. You can clearly see what he's showing, that we are in some sort of, retracement period. We've had this descending triangle right here, and now flash forward to where we are, which you can see right here. He's referencing previous movements and previous, bull flags right here, and he's showing that we're kind of at the bottom of this bull flag too. So are we in the move to, the upside? Are we going to swing to the upside? So very awesome, very nice to see that. That does look quite nice, and there's a good chance he could be right. And then, a lot of other people are showing Bitcoin predictions right now as we shoot up to higher levels, of course. And then let's see what else we have. So he's basically talking about this bullish breakout is here, how we're at the bottom of a major descending wedge or a major bearish trend. You can see very similar to what we've been charting too, similar to Litecoin, which is basically we're at the bottom right here, and we're kind of consolidating out, waiting for a breakout to happen directly. You'll also see very similar to my charts on his as well. You'll notice that we are kind of at the bottom, and he is trending out of it. So he actually broke this descending triangle, and he's coming outside of the triangle right here. Very similar to my graph right here, which you can see we're trending outside of whatever charts or chartings we have on the graph. So very similar in respect to the charting. So we're not that off. When a lot of people are graphing some of the same things, it does reference a nice probability that we're probably correct or very similar. He then says, it seems like all coins are on the rise. We have noticed Ethereum and EOS make miraculous moves in the past few days as well. Litecoin is certainly one of the more likely candidates that could experience a bullish breakout if it were or if it really occurs. However, let's not make premature conclusions and watch further market movements, obviously. Great news. So moving on to the charts. So let's start with Bitcoin. I think this looks really nice too. Bitcoin, once again, is literally, I think, at its last moment before we see any sort of volume come into the market and, you know, skyrocket the price up higher. Clearly, you guys can see what is I'm referring to. You'll notice that we are in a beautiful, you know, symmetrical triangle, and we've come to an end. You know, you can see with this all coming to one spot, you'll notice the last couple of spaces are pretty much at the end. We're literally at the end here. We're at the bottom. We're consolidating. You can see the uptrend right here, and you'll notice this looks like it is about to be the, you know, the end cap. You know, how else? There's no really other way to describe that. Volume did bring us back inside descending, descending volume. We pulled back inside of here, trading at around 46 on the RSI. Literally, we've been flatlined all the way since, you know, early September, so about 2 weeks now of just sideways trading. And you can see we're pretty much coming to an endpoint where we're not only hitting a bottom support, two high-low middle moving averages. We have this purple support as well as the orange support. So there's a crap ton of supports on this coin leading to the bottom right here. So it's very hard to say. I'd be very shocked if we do break through here. Very, very, very shocked if we see movement outside of this to lower levels. Like I'll be very, very, very amazed. But for the most part, I do think we're going to hit off and see some sort of volume push us back up to higher levels. It's merely what I'm riding on right now. Again, very shocked if we break lower. Definitely a possibility, though. We don't want to cancel it out. But it's literally come down to the next couple of days. We have till maybe the 19th, being it's the 16th. So we have less than 4 days before we see any sort of major movements within this coin. So I'm keeping a very close eye on that. Alternatively, Litecoin doing the very same thing. Bitcoin consolidating back inside its symmetrical triangle. Litecoin has had a descending wedge on the price for quite some time now that we seem to have traded outside of. A lot of people draw a downtrend or a descending triangle here. I consider it a wedge, and you can see the past couple of days. Regardless, you don't have to have any sort of market lines or trend lines on here to know that when volume trades sideways, it is a major indicator that we are going to see some sort of volume hit the market. You can see volume has steadily died off too. So with the fact that we've been trading for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, over a week now of just sideways movement, little price movement, it's a major benefactor that this is going to break very strong and with major volume. So it's literally the next couple of days. I promise you guys, from all the days that I've been into crypto, charting this, graphing it with everyone. Dang it, I hate when this happens. Graphing it with everyone and all you guys. Every time we trade sideways, it is a major indicator that bullish or bearish moves are coming. Major volume is hitting the market, and it could do one of two things. Obviously break bearish to, the downtrend right here or the support, as well as break bullish all the way up to as high as like $93 now. It used to be 100, now it's 93. Still, very nice, but this volume is coming. Obviously, if we see a break above 72, that's a great buying opportunity. If we see a break below 66, we're knowing we're headed lower. So that's pretty much what we have to keep an eye out on. Last thing we have to check out is Aetherium and then Aetherium Classic. So Aetherium is trending very nicely. Honestly, it is finally pulled back up to its recent resistance. You can see right here, we're pretty much coming very close to a support line we've been using ever since February. This is where the uptrend was, the support. We broke bearish from this and fell below it. Now we're hitting it as a resistance right here. And then we should, if things break bullish within Bitcoin and Litecoin, we should start to see us break above here, trend back up, and fall inside this uptrend, which I can easily extend out just so we know what exactly we're talking about. So a nice, beautiful break, which you can see we retested yesterday right here before we fell lower. We're getting very close now to a bullish break inside here. There's a lot of good news coming. Everything is starting to look kind of okay on the market. Even Aetherium Classic as well, which has a major symmetrical wedge as well, symmetrical triangle, breaking bearish, falling into a bottom support and resistance right here. You notice prices have been hugging this bottom support line, and if all goes well, we should be holding this support right here, not breaking through it, starting an uptrend, you know, coming into consolidation right here, and eventually breaking through that and moving up to higher levels. Everything rides on what Bitcoin wants to do, but it's pretty much a hit or miss. Otherwise, guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on the post notification, leave a giant thumbs up. If you want more information and charting, definitely make sure to check out my Patreon. First link in the description. Otherwise, I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.